So the first thing you will need is your yellow medium-sized onion. This size is ideal. So you just want to dice up your onion into medium-sized pieces as so. So you're just going to run your pork chops under some water. And to our skillet, we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of oil. I used extra virgin olive oil. So while our pan is heating up, we're going to add some salt to the pork chops. Next up is the black pepper, and you can add as much or as little as you like. I prefer a lot of pepper, so I went with about 1.5 teaspoons. Next, we have some chili powder, which will add some a nice kick and color to our pork chops here. So I went with about 1/2 teaspoon. So you want to transfer over the pork chops to the oil, and we're just going to brown our meat. We're not looking to cook the pork chops. That will be done in the slow cooker. We're just going to add a nice brown color. That'll help release the juices in the meat. You just want to flip each one over, and these are looking perfect. About 3 to 4 minutes on each side. You just want to get the right color. That's what we're looking for here. Perfect. So these pork chops are going to cook for about 4 hours on high. You could do about 6 or 7 hours on low, but you want these to basically be falling apart. So 4 hours on high is what I went with. And you're just going to transfer them over slowly. Be careful because your crock pot will be hot. You want to make sure it's running while these pork chops are heating up, just to save a little bit of time. So you want to try to spread them out evenly, allowing the heat to come up from the bottom. To the same pan that we were cooking our pork chops in, we're going to cook our onions in about 1/2 cup of chicken stock, and then we're just going to add some corn flour because we're going to cook this all in an onion glaze for the 4 hours, and this will add some good texture and flavor. We're just going to cook out the raw flour taste here while cooking down our onions. So just give that a good stir. And it looks like I'm going to add a little bit more of stock here because this dried out a little bit too quickly. Okay, so I just transferred the pork chops and onion glaze into our slow cooker, and I'm going to add about the rest of the can of chicken stock. And now we're going to add some Worcestershire sauce, and about 2 teaspoons is fine. I think I added a little bit more here. Next up, we're going to add our parsley, about 1.5 teaspoons, or as much as I can get out on video here. And that should be enough. That's all in terms of creating our glaze and our ingredients. So we're just going to put the cover on and let it cook for 4 hours. So our 4 hours are up, and as you can see, the pork chops are super tender. They're falling apart, and you just want to scoop them up slowly, not to completely destroy them, but that's perfect. And you want to pull these out, and this is what our final plate will look like. And I've just added some nice mashed potatoes here. Enjoy.